10 things never do this on an airplane. Air travel has become an integral part of modern life, connecting people and cultures across the globe. While it is undoubtedly an exciting and efficient way to travel, air travel can also be a stressful and tiring experience. Whether you are a frequent flyer or a first-time traveler, there are certain things you should never do on an airplane. In this video, we will discuss 10 things you should avoid doing on an airplane to ensure a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable journey. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. 10. Ignore safety instructions. Safety is the top priority of every airline, and as a passenger, it is your responsibility to follow the safety instructions given by the flight crew. During the pre-flight safety briefing, the flight crew will explain the emergency procedures, such as how to fasten your seatbelt, where to find the emergency exits, and how to use the oxygen mask. Ignoring these instructions can put your life and the lives of others in danger. Therefore, it is crucial to pay attention to the safety instructions and ask for assistance if you have any questions. 9. Smoking or vaping. Smoking and vaping are prohibited on all commercial flights, and violating this rule could result in severe consequences. Not only is smoking and vaping a health hazard, but it can also cause disruption and discomfort for other passengers. Smoking or vaping on a plane is a violation of federal law and can result in fines, imprisonment, or both. Passengers are also not allowed to carry any smoking materials or e-cigarettes on the plane. If you're a smoker, it's best to try and quit before your flight or use nicotine gum or patches to help manage cravings during the flight. If you're a vapor, make sure to leave your vape and accessories at home or in your checked luggage. 8. Using the oxygen mask for non-emergencies. Another strange thing that you should never do on an airplane is to use the oxygen mask for non-emergencies. Oxygen masks are only to be used in the event of an emergency when the cabin pressure drops. Using the mask for any other reason can be dangerous and disruptive. It is important to follow the flight crew's instructions and use the oxygen mask only in case of an emergency. It is also worth noting that the oxygen supply from the masks lasts only for a limited amount of time, usually around 15 minutes. Therefore, it is important to quickly put on the mask and follow the instructions provided by the flight crew in case of an emergency. Ignoring the use of the oxygen mask in an emergency could be life-threatening not only for you but for other passengers as well. Therefore, it is essential to avoid using the oxygen mask for non-emergencies and only use it when instructed by the flight crew during an emergency. 7. Using electronic devices during takeoff and landing. It's no secret that many people enjoy using their electronic devices to pass the time during a flight. However, one thing you should never do on an airplane is to use electronic devices during takeoff and landing. This is because these are critical phases of the flight when the plane is most vulnerable to interference. The use of electronic devices during takeoff and landing can disrupt the plane's communication and navigation systems, potentially leading to serious safety risks. To avoid any issues, it is best to turn off your electronic devices and stow them away during takeoff and landing. 6. Taking off shoes and socks. Taking off your shoes and socks can be tempting during a long flight, but it is not recommended. It can lead to unpleasant odors and is not hygienic. Instead, consider wearing comfortable footwear and avoid wearing tight-fitting shoes that can make your feet swell during the flight. Also, bring a pair of clean socks to change into if your feet get cold. If you do need to take off your shoes for any reason, wear clean and odor-free socks to avoid disturbing other passengers with unpleasant smells. 5. Take too much carry-on baggage. Taking too much carry-on baggage on an airplane can cause delays during the boarding process and inconvenience to other passengers. Most airlines have specific size and weight restrictions for carry-on baggage, and exceeding these limits can cause delays as the airline staff may need to check your baggage or ask you to rearrange it. Carry-on baggage is limited due to space constraints in the cabin, and if passengers bring too much, it can cause inconvenience to others by taking up valuable overhead bin space or even blocking the aisles. 4. Taking someone else's seat. Another strange thing that you should never do on an airplane is to take someone else's seat. While it may be tempting to switch seats with a friend or family member, it is important to respect the seat assignments that are given to you. Switching seats without permission can cause confusion and delay the boarding process, and it can also lead to issues during takeoff and landing. Moreover, it's essential to understand that airlines assign seats based on various factors, including passenger weight distribution and emergency evacuation procedures. Therefore, swapping seats can disrupt these carefully planned arrangements, which can be dangerous in case of an emergency. Additionally, some airlines charge passengers for seat selection, and switching seats without authorization can result in fees or fines. 3. Block the aisle or emergency exit. Blocking the aisle or emergency exit on an airplane is a safety hazard and can cause significant inconvenience to other passengers. During an emergency situation, quick and safe evacuation is critical, and blocking the aisle or emergency exit can impede the flow of passengers and cause safety concerns. It's essential to keep the aisle and emergency exits clear at all times during the flight to ensure a safe and quick evacuation in case of an emergency. Avoid placing bags or other items in the aisle or near the emergency exit, as they can cause a tripping hazard and obstruct the exit. 2. Opening the emergency exit without permission. Opening the emergency exit without permission is a serious offense that could result in legal action, fines, or even imprisonment. The emergency exits are designed to be opened only in case of an emergency when directed by the flight crew. In addition, opening the emergency exit without permission can cause the airplane to be grounded, leading to significant delays and disruptions to other passengers' travel plans. It is important to follow all safety instructions provided by the flight crew and to trust their expertise and training to handle any emergency situations that may arise during the flight. 1. Drinking excessively. Drinking excessively on a flight can have several negative consequences. Firstly, it can lead to disruptive behavior and cause discomfort to other passengers. Secondly, it can dehydrate you and worsen the symptoms of jet lag. The cabin pressure and altitude can intensify the effects of alcohol, leading to unpleasant symptoms such as headaches, dizziness, and nausea. Additionally, if you are taking medication, drinking alcohol may interact with it and cause adverse effects. If you choose to drink alcohol on a flight, it is important to drink in moderation and stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water. Consider alternating between alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages and avoid drinking on an empty stomach. In conclusion, air travel can be an enjoyable experience if we follow some basic rules and etiquettes. It is essential to prioritize safety and adhere to the airline's rules and regulations. Be considerate of other passengers, avoid disruptive behavior, and respect cultural norms. By following these guidelines, we can ensure a comfortable, stress-free, and enjoyable flight experience for everyone. Happy flying! Thank you for watching. If you liked our video, then hit the subscribe button to never miss out on any of our videos. See you next time!